So today, Fox family, I'm gonna be reading Omega to you. This is the story, the actual story. Um, Instead of actually reading you bits and bits, I'm gonna read all the parts that I've wrote so far to you. You know what I mean? Anyways, so the story is called Omega. This is this is my signature, I guess. So Fox, and then yeah, there's a little Omega picture. Anyways, note to reader: this is my very first book that I've ever made, so I hope that you like it. So far, it's been about 2.5 years of work, but to be honest, I've only worked on it for about 2 months. So as I said, I really hope that you like my story. I hope that you're having a good day, because if you are, then I would advise you to stop reading this story. But if you're having a good day, then you can continue. Basically, what I meant to say is, if you're not having a good day, here's a joke. Anyways, and by the way, some of this stuff was created by my friends and other people. I was inspired by Creepypasta and FNAF at Freddy's, and the images I got from online. So credit goes to those people. The follower. Hi, my name is May. One day I was walking home from school, but before I got home, I stumbled upon a black-haired high school student who was wearing a black hoodie and jeans with pale skin, bullying a middle school student with brown hair and a white hoodie. So I helped the kid by beating up the bully and running him off. The younger boy was happy that I was willing to stand up to the bully. He thanked me and went on his way home. But just in case, I followed him home so the student did not try to bully him again. But when the teen got home, he got in trouble with his mom because he skipped school that day. He tried to explain that he had to go to the dentist, but his mom didn't believe him because he would have known if he went to the dentist. Then when he got up from the kitchen table, he spotted me outside. I was so scared that he was gonna get mad at me, but surprisingly, he smiled and went to his room without saying a word. The surprise attack is the next chapter. When I got to his room, the boy was sitting on a bed waiting for me. But why? I finally figured it out, that he knew I was following him, so that's why he was waiting for me to show up. But why? As I stood in the doorway, I wondered why he would want to kill me, and how he would kill me when he had nothing on him. But still, you can't trust anyone these days. Then he got up, went to his closet, and told me to come here. So I did, and what I saw was a cute baby winter fox in a box. Cute fox, I said. I rescued the baby fox from a pack of wolves, he told me. It's a girl, and her name is Finnegan, he said. That's my favorite Pokemon, I said as I reached to pet it. Then he warned me not to touch Finnegan or I would turn into an Arctic wolf. I obviously didn't believe him. Then all of a sudden, Finnegan jumped at me. That's the end of that chapter. The transformation. All I did was catch it, and suddenly I turned into a winter wolf girl, but not a winter wolf. I was a little freaked out, but out when he started to blush and because he thought I was cute. He hugged me and said, "This is not supposed to happen," but it did. "This is a 1 in 1 million% chance," he said. I was in shock. I guess I'm just very lucky. Lucky. The killer is the next chapter. I jumped up onto a riser because I because I saw his mom coming in. "Jeff, what's going on in here?" So his name is Jeff. That's a nice name. His face is white. Okay, that's kind of creepy, but I like creepy things. So when Jeff's mom left, I got down and asked, "Are you Jeff the killer?" He said, mm-hmm. He said in a casual way. Then I asked him, "Is that your real mom, Jeff?" "No." "Is that your real mom?" I said. Jeff said no. "Then why did you pretend to get beat up?" "That's not like you," I asked. "Because I was studying you. The reason is because I knew I'd find you, May." I blushed and walked into a corner, headbutting it. And also, this is what Jeff the Killer looked like before he was what you know him as: the creepy smile, the, the messed up eyes, stuff like that. The adventure. It is true. Is it true that you're evil, Jeff? No, but I do like to hunt anything that gets into my way. Do you kill people, Jeff? I said I had to ask. Yes, if they are in my way and trying to hurt me. Let's go on an adventure, says Jeff. Okay, let's go. We both said in union. So, where are we going? I asked him. Wolf Forest. Answer, answered Jeff. Where's that? About a mile or two away. One or 1.5 hours later, we made it to the to Wolf Forest. What's that bright light? Jeff asked. I don't know, but let's check it out. There, they, when they got there, they saw a strange black. Well, we should, as I say, we sent a strange black and purple figure with white stripes. Wolves were after him, and had him surrounded in a circle. All of a sudden, the strange figure teleported to me. He looked like he was crying, but it said his name was Puppet. What just happened, Chef? Strange things happened to Wolf Forest. Was his simple reply. Okay, this is super strange, Jeff. Well, to be fair, I told you so, said Jeff. I guess you did, May said. Puppet then poofed away. Then all of a sudden, a high pitched laughter rang in my ears and rattled mine. Lumberjack Toby. After that experience, May and Jeff went home, went back home. On their way back, they saw a strange guy that had his head at a 90-degree angle. He was sharpening his axes. He started to come towards us. As he came toward us, his head snapped back into place. He tried to hit Jeff, but missed. He tried again and again, but every time he missed because Jeff's better in mobility. Eventually, he stopped trying because after about 143 times, he gave up. Then he told us his name. His name is Tiki Toby. He tried again, but missed. I fired, and I missed. I fired once again. I missed. I'm kidding. I don't know if you'll get that reference, but it's fun. So how's it going? Said Jeff. Not that bad, said Toby. Good, said Jeff as he laughed at Toby. Seems we got rusty. This is a new record for hit and miss, Jeff said. So, you know him? May said. Yeah, for about 6 years now, Jeff admitted. The Bloody Hoodie. When they got home, there was a boy in a yellow hoodie. He had dark brown hair and pale white skin. My name is Brian, he said. Hi, Brian, May said. Hi, Jeff said. What's up? Toby inquired. Then all of a sudden, Toby attacked Brian straightforward with an axe, for no reason at all. He did not die. Instead of dying, he started to transform into Hoodie. His face became pitch black like oil. Then he grabbed a pipe and whacked Toby with it. But Toby did not feel anything because he had no nerves, so Toby just stood there surprised. Toby did this. Hoodie did this for about 20 more minutes. Are you done yet? Toby said. Yeah, I guess, Brian said, because you're getting on my nerves. You get it? Anyway. Brian, what was that? May said. Do you mean my demon? My inner demon, if you will? Yes, May said. I just call him Mist because when I got mad or... Hold up. Sorry, my phone glitched out. Oh, let me get back to my place. Okay. I just call him Mist because when I get mad or rage, he has permission to take over my body, but when I calm down, I get control over my body again, having no memory of it. That makes a lot more sense now. I said, I guess we should get going, Jeff said. Then we got home. Finnegan was all over Jeff like a dog. I asked Jeff why he didn't turn into a wolf. He said it's because Finnegan cannot turn on their owners because they are very loyal. How is how is he and why is who is he and why is he in your house? Toby replied. You mean Cody? He's my best friend. I've known him since we were like 12. Which, wait, which I think you could say that he was like, I think Jeff is like 20 something years old. So yeah, the dangerous fires. Hi, my name is Kobe. Cody. Everyone that is my friend with Jess is friends with me. A friend of mine, I said. Thank you, Cody said. He gave me a creepy smile. It was somewhat nice, but still creepy. What's up, said Toby. Nothing, said Cody. He's such a unique. They're brothers. They're blood brothers. Anyways, Cody then started to grab a syringe of some weird liquid. What's that, May said. It is a virus, Cody informed me. Wait, why do you have a virus? I demanded. Why the fuck do you have a virus? I should say, which I should have said. Because it's what I do, Cody said. I kill people with viruses in my two bats. He then pulled out two spiked bats from his back. He then charged at me with two bats. Jeff walked in front of me and defended me. Jeff told me not to worry about him. I'm basically invincible, he said. Then why are you avoiding Why were you avoiding Toby's attacks? Because I like messing with him. Then all of a sudden, Cody jumped up, whacked me with one of his bats. Whacked me with one of his bats, but it did not hurt for some reason. I guess it was because I turned into a wolf. It takes away most of the pain. It takes away most of the pain. Anyways, but after that, some voice in my head said that I had to wait 10 minutes to be able to back into a wolf. So I guess that I take damage in my wolf form. I have to wait like 10 minutes to turn back into a wolf again. So some of my powers balance. So why did you attack me? I asked. Mostly so I can test your reflexes and everything. You must not have good reflexes, but your defense is nothing like I've ever seen before, and I have been able to break through steel. So that's saying something about you. Your wolf form is really something. I see it for more testing. He's gonna put May to, he's gonna take May into a van and not come back. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Anyway. Okay, said Cody. What are you gonna do to me? May asked. Mostly just endurance testing. Okay, May said as he started to regret her decision for some reasons. She started to blush like he did when Jeff said that he liked her too. To like being tested on, but why? It might be because of how he was doing his testing. He was trying not to hurt me, but he was also being very efficient. He was conducting the test slowly, but doing a good job at it. And I know that it's hard to be the odd one out because I used to be the odd one out because I know, but I've been the odd one out. I I have them, and we can be freaks that, but now I have them, and we can be freaks together. Anyway, the boss. Hi, it's me, May. It's me, May. It's has been a whole year since I met Jeff, Toby, Cody, and Brian. I love them all so much. They have all been so nice. Now all of us are living together in a three-story house. Brian is on the middle floor. Jeff is on the top floor, and Cody and Toby are on the bottom floor. Out of blue, Jeff walked up behind me as I was painting our new house and said, I think it's time for you to meet our boss. His name is Slenderman. Jeff then led us to a house in the floor of Cody's room. That's not suspicious at all. And there was a huge underground training area that resembled a desert train. There was also a girl, a smiling dog, a creepy smiling dog, and some strange figure. The girl had raven black hair and pretty face. The dog had a creepy but nice smile, and the figure had tentacles coming from his back but no face. And he also had a suit. Sorry, I didn't put that. However, he was wearing, how I did say that when my brain died. Anyway, Jeff casually said, "This is our boss," as he pointed towards the figure. The boy translated for The dog translates for dogs, and the girl is his daughter, Jeff explains. The training. Slenderman uttered a crackling noise as he stood in front of us with the dog. The dog translated, "It's time for your training." "What do you mean?" I asked, as Slenderman threw an axe at me. Thankfully, Jeff blocked it. Again, the crackling noise of the translate. "I see that you have a special skill that lets you turn into a wolf," as he threw another axe. He then told us to go to the left corner of the desert. When we got there, there was a giant building that resembled a castle pillar. When we went inside, there was a training area. He then told us, though the dog, that everyone. He told us through the dog that everyone should leave but me. I was obviously scared, so I asked Jeff to stay with me. Thankfully, Slenderman agreed. He then told his daughter to go easy on me. He approached me. She approached me and immediately threw a kick, but I was gladly able to dodge it. She then tried a couple of weak punches that I easily ducked away from. So Jeff said, "You don't have to go that easy, Slenderina." What do you mean, Jeff? You're supposed to be on her side. You're supposed to be on May's side. She then went into a karate stance and attempted a low sweep on me, but missed. He tried again and swept me off my feet this time. I tried to get back up, but couldn't. Slenderman made more crack noises and said, "Your training is over today." We walked back into our house and had pepperoni and supreme pizza for dinner. Then we went to the anime cafe and had black tea, boba for dessert. We returned home and went to bed. The Awakening. Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna read this chapter right here yet. Anyway, my my awakening. After that day, and for the next couple of months, Jeff was nervous about something. I finally figured out that Slenderman was upping his training by up, upping my training by like 5 times as much as by sending Toby and Cody to attack me instead of Slenderina. And that caused Jeff's anxious behavior because he knew that he would have to fight me eventually, and his empathy weakened him. This caused his fear that he would eventually get killed by Slenderman. I mean, I did say he's invincible, but Slenderman, basically Jeff the Killer is a child or a friend of, I would say he's like a guardian, basically, of Jeff. Um, and basically he has control over his life. So, anyways, soon, soon as Jeff had predicted, he was sent after me in a month. But by the time he had to fight me, I was already strong enough to fight him. So he had, so he didn't need to hold, he did not need to hold back. Then Jeff started to smile because he started to have some fun fighting me. On the second day of fighting me, on the second day of fighting me, I started to glow. As I started to grow, I transformed into a wolfer. "Jeff, what's happening?" I said, surprised. "I guess your guess is good as mine." Jeff replies, just as expected, the dog translated for Slenderman. "So you know this is going to happen." I said, even more surprised. "Yeah, I did." The dog translated for Slenderman again. "So what does this mean?" I say to Slenderman. "It means that you are what I call an Omega." The dog translated for Slenderman. "What's an Omega?" I asked Slenderman. "An Omega is a being that is able to take any power from someone and can double its strength, along with using the power themselves." The, the dog says for Slenderman. "Is there a limit to how many powers I can take?" I say, Slenderman. "Yes. You can only take one power a day." The dog says for Slenderman. "Okay, good to know." I say I then I then went back up the stairs and ate some tacos, and we made that were made by Toby, followed by sleeping. I hope you did enjoy this video. Much love. See you later.